Alright, good day guys, come here, welcome back to Langrisser M and on part 3 of 4 of the video. Yep, and if you notice something's changed on the screen, you're right. Part 3, we will be featuring, well, SP Bozel. So, yep, to commemorate that, I even changed my display pic to the character. So, okay, on this part 3 video, we'll be doing a demo play, and yep, I'm not sure if you guys may or may not have figured by now. Apparently, part 1, 2, and 3 this time around might be working together and link up. If you notice, apparently I didn't do an AoE test for Rapier. So apparently Rapier, Rapier, I didn't do the AoE test because I'm leaving it for part 3 with Bozel. So we will be checking out about his new talents effect. So lucky for you guys, these are all heroes. I am at rank 6. So okay, go through of his effect. So the Dark Demon Lord. Okay, number 1, skills you bring, ignore cost. Number 2, unit ignore class advantage. Number 3, replace your intelligence with 1.5 times your magic defense. Number 4, when you release skills, if on the field there is an enemy with 3 or more debuff, the current positions that they're standing on will be treated as your castable range for your skills. And if you attack, ranged soldiers will attack together. And after dealing damage to enemy's unit, apply a random debuff. So, okay, apparently these are upgrade compared to his original class. And this is the 2 new skills that you guys will be seeing. So El Hazard Breath or Demon Blade's Breath, there's an exclusive skill. One is a single target skill, so attack an enemy, deal 1.6 times damage. Before battle, the place the enemy stands on will have a 2 turns special terrain known as Shadow of Chaos. Okay, the place they stand on will have the defense reduced by 20%, and if enemies stands on it, at the end of the turn they will gain 1 random debuff, and this terrain effect has a higher coverage priority. So as explained on the previous video about skills and pros and cons about SP Bozel, it's about the terrain effect. It's only single terrain, and of course you guys might also see it on other channels, but well, welcome to my channels, and we will display and shows a little more about his skills, and also going through more about his talent, especially everyone is interested about the when enemies on the field has 3 or more debuff effects, there will be a castable range or targets for your skills, and we'll see how it works. And so yep, I have not opened up the class path, so my stats is slightly lower, and my equipment are random old PvE builds. So if you're a PvP player, well, you don't have to really follow me. And no change, no upgrade from his 3C animations, but this is definitely a total extreme makeover upgrade for Bozel, especially while he's finally welding El Hazard. So without further delay, let us go through the most important stuff. Test or demo play. So okay, this time of course I'll be adding on with characters for this banner, Rapier and Sharik. So we will want to test and check about, you know, the AoE assistance in giving debuff effects. Sharik will be straightforward. We'll be spamming the 2C and see if he's able to achieve or assist with Bozel in getting 3 debuff or more in 1 turn, which will be great. Then alright for the enemy, alright, and here you go. Here you go, here you go, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright, where's my Shriner? Shriner. Yep, Shriner, babe. So okay, you can ignore about her stats. I just need her. I'm not do equipment syncing. All I'm doing right now is just you know, trying to make sure she can give faction buff. Then you can see exclusive skills too of Bozel. Okay, forgot to mention early on. So Tide of Chaos. Damage multiple enemies in range and deal 0.36 times AoE damage. Okay, damage enemy will have one of their buff convert into a random debuff effects, and you will cast another debuff effect, Wrath of Chaos, which will provide following debuff effect. If they obtain buff after this cast, when they have this debuff, all buff effect they have gained will be converted to random debuff effects. Okay, when they cast a dispel skills, these skills will not be dispelled first. So, and this effect lasts for 2 turns. So the keyword here is they did not directly say this debuff effect will be dispelled last, but it definitely will not be the first. So just in case in future there is other even better or higher priority skills that has similar effect and they gain an even further priority, so this one might be override, who knows. Sorry, first playthrough, I guess I'm gonna give them a healer. Okay, Rose and Seals will be great options. So okay, since we don't have a lot of introductions, this will be the first, and I'm going to give them a Covenant God too, so they can survive longer for us to do the test or demo play. And okay, anyone else that I can give debuff on? Okay, anyone from Darkness factions? Alright, I'll be picking you, and of course, as you guys can see, no skills limit. I'm able to bring in 7 skills costs right now, and here we go.
無限の神と英知をつなぐ。私が前線を
やるかやられるか
let's
難しい
see how
選択
many
ですね
debuff I'll be able to give them. Okay, trying my best not to damage Rose and Seal first. Okay, before that, so you see,
何をしてるのか分かって
currently
いる
none of the
のか
enemies has debuff effects.
Huh?
Okay, I'm not sure if this is. Oh, this is a command, global command aura effect. I'm not sure if this is one. This is considered one.
無限の
And
神と英知をつなぐ
okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna end turn. So you guys can
私
also
が前線を
double
指揮する
check and confirm that what I have told you on part one, that Rapier talents is not a debuff effect. So
湧
we'll
き上
try
がる
now.
力で我が神との契りを果たす消滅の時だ私こそが新帝国の意志だ
So if the command aura from Gay Succubus is treated as a debuff, that would be great. So we have 1 and 2 debuff effect right
私こ
now.
そが
何をしてるのか
Still
分かっ
not
て
a
いるの
target
か
targetable range.
私こそが新帝国の意志だ
Okay, I'm going to cast skills first. We're just going to end turn. Okay, I'll be targeting on Sliner.
新帝国にひれ伏すがいい
さあショーの幕開けです
So I just 1, 2, 3 effects.
何をしてるのか分かっているのかさあショーの幕開けです
Okay, I'm gonna try use this AoE without damaging Sliner so we can see the other characters as comparison. Hopefully, let me double check how many debuff they will get. Okay, alright, let's go.
すぐに終わりますから笑ってくださいよ
If they have too much debuff, I'm just gonna get Rose and Sills to
何
clear
をしてる
some
のか
off
分
for
かって
them.
いるのか
Okay, you see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's exclude Gay Succubus effect as a debuff first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか
So you can see, okay, Bozel, I can cast my 3 on myself, but I can cast on any enemies with 3 debuff or more. However, there has been a test play of the downside, which I do not have the hero to showcase you guys that before battle, dispel 1 debuff effect. It was, well, I can't think of heroes except for Whaler, which I don't think I have him. And before battle, you get to dispel at least 1 to 3 debuff. And if that happens, El has a breath will not be able to damage the enemy. It's treated, it's almost like, it's similar to a ruling of that. For example, characters with scepters will have a +1 range. So it's as if like you use characters that can hit 3 block range, but in the battle, let's say you get a debuff or effect that says -1 range to your hero. So this in the end costs you to, you know, not able to damage enemy at all. Okay, one example I can think of is Omega. Omega's 3C effect allows you to gain a +1 skill range, but if you attack an enemy with Tenyo Dress and you're just so unlucky that Tenyo Dress triggers and dispel of the 3C buff effects, Omega will treat it as standing on the ground and not attacking anything at all.
何をしてるのか分かってい
Okay,
る
so
の
now
か
I'm going to try and dispel some buff. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, And let's see, is that enough?
水晶よ、帝国の敵を倒すのです。
Okay, they still have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, that's kind of a lot. Oh gosh. Hey, let me rewind a little bit. So I guess this time I'll not be using. I will not start off with her.
小の幕開けです。すぐに終わりますから。すぐに終わりますから。
湧き上がる力で我が神との契りを果たす。
Oh, no. My bad again. I guess I should start off with Rose and Seals, giving the protections first.
レーゲンブルクのために。
Blunder, very bad. Sorry. Okay, so 3 protections, and we'll be using him to try now.
やるかやられる
We
か
should be able
難しい選択です
to
ね
get off some of the
すぐに終わりますから
barrier and give a little bit of debuff effects.
笑ってくださいよ
無限の神と英知をつなぐ。
Alright, so the first one is POL, Pain of Laughter from Sharik. It's supposed to be considered 1 debuff. Second, we have this debuff, damage deal decreased by 20%. And third is the common aura effect from Gaze Succubus. So we can do a checkup to see if Zilong did any patch, update or changes to see if it's a debuff effect. So, okay, as you can see, the command aura is not a debuff. It is just a command that says advantage effects will increase by 10%. So the enemy is only considered to have 2 debuff.
湧き上がる力で我が神との契りを果たす。
So now I will be tying LL Vargas and Slina.
消滅の時だ。私こそが新帝国の意志だ。
So now they have 1, 2, 3 debuff. So something for you guys to know and take note, because for all of you who, again, like me, because we have so much characters and stuff to remember, I even forget this common aura is not treated as a debuff. We get to do a test of from
何を
here.
してるのか分かっているのか
So as you can see, we have cast the thing on Slina and Papa Vargas. They have now 3 debuff or more.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか
We can do the attack. Oh, okay. Later on, oh gosh, that's cool. Why didn't think of that? I should have let one of the enemy be Rapier, so she can cast that JB effect on Bozel. So when Bozel try to attack her, she will dispel off all debuff effects, and you guys will be able to see. Okay, that will be later. So.
何をしてるのか分かってい
Okay, I'm
る
gonna
のか
rewind a little bit. So back to the point where
無
they
限
only
の
have 2
神と英
debuffs.
知をつなぐ。
So it's considered 1 and 2. So the second and third is a debuff. Okay.
私が前線を指揮する。
Followed by Ripper's Talents effect. Okay, I'll cast on Papa Vargas.
新帝国にひれ伏すがいい。無限の神。
はあ
So you can see her talent, or as of this 6.0 or the batch of heroes released, if they have skills effect that says cannot be immune nor dispel, those effect, it's kind of like a category. You can just treat it as hero talent or just effect. It's neither a buff nor a debuff. So something to take note. Okay, so now I'm gonna make her move. She'll be casting Faction Buff.
夢の底に沈め古代魔法の頂点じゃ
She's just gonna end turn. Okay, we'll be playing out the AoE. So let's see how it plays out.
我が号令に従え全軍出撃無限の神と英知をつなぐ
Okay, Papa Vargas has the command aura. 1, 2, 3. He has 3, so he should be able to do damage now. So yep, Slainer do not get debuff effects, but thanks to that gate. Okay, we're gonna be trying out again. This time around, Slainer will act again first. Then we try to give debuff effects or sort. Too bad I don't have a debuff effect that can last for 3 turns. Okay, the thing is that if I cast, she'll take debuff, so that's not the point too. Okay, this time around I'm gonna try Bozel. We just go straight and cast a 3C, and let's see. Okay, for all of you who can remember, her talent Dream Reef effect states when Slainer is two block within the Dream Reef, she cannot be enemy's normal attack and skill target, and she will not take skills attack damage. So let's try, instead of casting on other enemies, Bozel is near her and cast from ourselves and see how it goes. Oh, she's not being targeted. Okay, not much changes. Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to add on one more ally. I think he should have it. Okay, let's try with Kruger's from his talent effect.
命乞いをする。
無限の神と英知をつなぐ。
Oh no, sorry. I've not unlocked his 3C, I suppose. Nope, I have not do that. Gosh, this is very bad. Okay, if that's the case, the only thing I can try right now is we're gonna use SP Landis and SP Bernhardt. They seems to be able to give debuff effect, so we will try. Okay, so what we have tested so far, not too much, aside from the fact that Rapier's talent is not a debuff. Okay, bear with me guys, gosh. It's alright, I think she should be affected by command aura effect.
戦いはまだ終わっていない。油断するな。言うだけ無駄だ。これを食らえ。
私が前線を指揮する。
Oh my god, again my bad. I do not have Gay Succubus on my team. This command aura effect is from the enemy, so okay, later we got to try getting Gay Succubus from our own. This is a very big blunder again, sorry.
愚かな。ほう。
私が前線を指揮する。
Huh?
So okay, as you guys can see right now, okay, I am able to target her as a point of target, and we'll be seeing if in this case will she be taking damage when the cast point is on Slina herself. Here we go.
絶望せよ。
私が前線を指揮する。
So right, as you can see, Slina still do not take damage, but as long as, well, for some reason she get debuff effects, even with with her her Dream Reef portal, she will be a casting point, and this will target and affect other allies. So this is pretty cool. She will, no matter what, any enemies, whether you're vulnerable or invulnerable to attack, as long as you are within the cast range of the skills, you will be treated as the anchor point. So, okay, number 2 is right now we will be testing on her effects. Okay, we're trying to do the dispel effect for Rapier. So Rapier will, any enemies due to her passive effect, Iron Determinations, when battling with enemies that has just this battle effect, aside from increasing stats, dispel or debuff from yourself before battle, and replicate or copy all dispellable buff effects. And again, I'll be using the command aura debuff. I don't think they'll be blocked. So here we go.
私が前線を指揮する。水晶よ、帝国の敵を倒すのです。
It's alright, and now we'll enter and target Bozel.
新帝国にひれ伏すがいい。
みんな、もっと頑張れ。言うだけ無駄だ。これを食らえ。
私が
さっさと消えろ。不敬な。ほう。
私が前線を指揮する。
Okay, so right now she has not able to trigger act again. Sorry, move again effect, and 2 debuff from SP Bernhardt talents. So as you guys can see, she is still targetable for 3C. So as you guys can see, Bozel have just this battle effect, and this is what we show. Okay, for AoE first.
計画通りだ。
私こそが新帝国の意志だ。
AoE effect is still castable. Oh gosh, this is a command aura effect again. It may be a bad example, but no worries, we can just reset anytime. Now I'm gonna try.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
I forgot to give him skills. Oh, my apologies. I'm getting more and more like Bozel. It's alright, this time I'll not be using Bernhardt. I guess I'll be using Sharik.
Sharik
やるかやられるか、難しい選択。笑ってくださいよ。笑ってくださいよ。
私が前線を指揮する。
So as you can see, she has, aside from number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 are all the debuff effects from Sharik's.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
So again, there's an anchor point for the 3C.
絶望せよ。
Because we don't go into battle,
私が前線を指揮する。
she do not enjoy the dispel benefit. So now we'll be trying out the single target.
Huh?
So you guys can see I'll be standing very far away from the field. So because she has 3 debuff or more, I can go into battle and all my soldiers unit will attack together, and I'm going to switch on the battle scenes and we will see the animations. The attack should not be able to reach her. Oh my god, my bad. How can this be? Oh wait, did I have a passive seals? No. Well, because before we go into battle, she should be able to dispel the second and third debuff effect. Only the fourth. The fourth is taking fixed damage effects that cannot be dispelled. This should be the only one. So, wow. Okay, surprise! I'm wrong. So the latest update has already fixed that. Yeah, because during battle, at moment she should only get one more debuff, which is a terrain. She should still be able to have everything reset. Let me try again. Okay, now I'm gonna off the animation. So before battle, she should have we should have been able to see the character's icon here. She should be only left with the first and Gaze Succubus effect. Okay, this is double confirm. Yep, so you can see she should be only left with 2. Okay, this round maybe I'll take off Gaze Succubus from enemy team to prove the testing. So because I'm doing this recording on the last few days, and during the release of SP Bozel on first 2 weeks, if enemy manage to dispel debuff to make them less than 3, Bozel will just stand there and do nothing. Yeah, I did cast on Bozel.
やるかやられるか難しいさ。笑ってくださいよ。すぐに終わりますから。
私こそが新帝国の意志だ。
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
Oh wow, you're joking off me.
やるかやられるか難しい。笑ってくださいよ。
No, oh, okay. This time I should have more debuff.
すぐに終わりますから。
私こそが新帝国の意志だ。
Okay, nope, I only have 2 debuff.
戦いはまだ終わっていない。油断する
Okay,
な。
I'll give you one
俺
more
に力を貸してくれ。
SP so from the 3C,
私
enemies
こ
will
そ
not be
が
able to
新
attack
帝
again.
国の意志だ。
So after the dispel, she should be left with the first one, which is not able to trigger Justice Battle icon. So you guys gotta pay
何をしてる
attention
の
to
か
it.
分かっているのか。
So if Bozel managed to attack her and goes to battle and kill her off, this means a great and good news for everyone. He has been fixed. So she died, and as oh gosh, I really got to prove and find more. Okay, this time I'm going to give her a revive effect, so we will be able to better, you know, visualize and know what's going on.
私こそが新帝国の意志だ。最後の連戦を受けなさい。新帝国にひれ伏すがいい。
さあ、ショーの幕開けですぐに終わりますから。笑ってくださいよ。
私が前線を指揮する。
Okay, just in time. So we have 3 debuffs. So the first two is so-called buff revive effects, followed by Spirit of Mana from Silica's 3C. The third is the CD of her own talent. 4th, 5th, and 6th are debuff effects from Sharik.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか?
So her talent says dispel all debuff effects. Okay, did you guys notice? After the attack, she's only left with, or during the attack, she has been dispelled. She's only left with Sharik's debuff. And after the attack, the terrain gave the debuff of increased damage by 20%. So, okay, great news for Bozel's fan. I guess that is considered a bug. This is fixed. She gets to be attacked. Okay, next will be his AoE skills. Tide of Chaos. So we will see enemies getting that buff when they gain buff after when they still have Breath of Chaos icon on themselves. All buff will be converted to debuff effects. Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna give you revive effects.
Sa, ショーの幕開けです。
みんな、もっと頑張れ。
やるかやられるか。
何をしてるのか分かっているのか?
Okay, anyway, never mind. She just move over here. So do take note. They have 1, 2, 3, and the 5th one will ignore. There's a command aura. So first thing first, we will come over here. cast a time read.
夢の底に沈め夢の底に
And
沈め
crystal protection has 3 layers, so later you'll notice how it will deplete. So after the 1, 2, 3, 4, after the 5th icon, CD of Dream Reef, 6, 7, 8, 9 buff effects. So right now I am going to rewind.
Huh?
Okay, now hopefully I don't give debuff effects, like not able to receive buff, then that's gonna be
計
so
画
bad.
通りだ。
私こそが新帝国の意志だ
Okay, managed to let her survive and let us clear off all the buff, and at the same time gave her Wrath of Chaos debuff effect, so she don't have other debuff effects right now. So let the show begin. So Papa Vargas get this icon too, so he only has this first 4, so let us remember.
夢の底に沈め夢の底に沈め
So let's see immunity happen. So they cannot be immune, so you see. And so 4 icon, and at this point I summon first, so there's only 3 buff icon here. After I summon, she casts faction buff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 debuff, which is the same amount of buff you get from faction buff. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th one is not a debuff. The 4th one is not able to summon Dream Reef, so she only get 3 debuff, meaning one of the debuff it's either repeated or she's just immune to it. Okay. Then what about Papa Vargas' case? So Papa Vargas has gained 1, 2, 3, 4 debuff. The first is not able to use active skills. Second, magic defense reduced by 30%. Third, -2 mobility, not able to guard. And fourth, disable his passive effects. Okay, so yeah, that's more or less the effects of Bozel. So again, due to the lack of heroes, I'm not able to do a lot of task play, but okay, so we have known that Rapier's talent is not a debuff. So this time I'm going to switch with Gaze Succubus. Let's see if the command aura effect is a debuff on the enemy team, and here we go.
やるかやられるか難しい選択ですね。さあ、ショーの幕開けです。
Oh no, sorry. Oh, my bad. it doesn't affect the enemy, so it's just for allies.
無の獲物の絶望と嘆きそ
Oh
れこ
god,
そ
so
が
much
最
things
高
I gotta
の確証
apologize for
よ
this video. Yeah, this is only for allies, so okay, it doesn't really apply. So I guess that's it. Okay, what about soldiers debuff effects? Okay, so if you have soldiers that give debuff effect, you can easily assist SP Bozel in giving the debuff. But do know that one great downside is definitely one of the great
やるか
downsides
やられるか難しい選択ですね。
if enemies has a lot of dispeller or they have a lot of heroes that are kind of a semi dispeller themselves, It's very hard for
何
Bozel
を
to
し
do
て
the
るのか
global
分かってい
AoE.
る。
Okay, we have this Stampede Cavalry. So enemies 2 blocks around it will have their offensive and defensive stats reduced by X percentage. So I'm just gonna come here.
やるかやられるか難
So you
しい
can see
選択
Sharik
です
get
ね。
3 debuff, and all this 3 is considered a talent or command aura debuff, which you cannot protect her from. We're gonna to prove that I'm gonna like heal her first with those seals.
やるかやられるか難しい。
水晶よ、帝国の敵を倒すのです。
ほう。やるかやられる。
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
Oh, okay. Something new. Apparently this does not affect her.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
The command aura, it's not considered a debuff. My bad again. Oh, surprisingly, I mean this is something that kind of surprised me.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
I was expecting to be able to target her, but no. And what if I have not done the healing at the first place? So we can see something can it be prevent?
やるかやられるか難しい。
はあ。
Okay, it's not. So sadly, the offensive and defensive stats reductions from the Stampede Cavalry is not considered a debuff. It does not affect. However, from the Abyssal Prison Overlord talent effect of Bernhard is considered a debuff. So this is kind of weird.
やるか。
みんな、もっと頑張れ。
And you guys
俺
got
に
this.
力を貸してくれ。
やるか。
は
And now it is a debuff. So take note.
あ。何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
So soldiers, some of soldiers effect, unless it gave a direct debuff icon, is not really treated as a debuff effects. And to deal with characters like Ymir, you definitely need command aura or talent debuff effect that he cannot be immune to, so you can still damage him. Though it's not a great idea to use Bozel to fight against Ymir, but this is just like a example. So I'm gonna start with this. So it's supposed to be immune to debuff.
やるかやられるか難しい。さあ。
みんな、もっと俺に力を貸してくれ。
It actually came as a surprise. Come as a surprise.
やるかやられるか難しい選択
I'm
です
not sure
ね。
if it's due to the fact that it has been not maxed up level yet. I'm gonna.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。計画通りだ。
さあショーの幕開けです。
Okay, I think I may be right, may be wrong, but Stampede Warrior. I think in the past it has been explained by Zilong that at level 10 or something, the command aura has something like not able to immune, or it may be treated as a debuff. So I'm going to try it out for the sake of this experiment video. Okay, if the max out level can work this, it's something new. You guys can take note. So this will be the final and last test play.
Huh?
So no, even at max rank, it is still not treated as a debuff. It's just purely a command aura, and perhaps because this command aura only affects soldier, it does not treat it as a debuff directly at the hero, as his talent states, the enemy hero himself. Okay, I guess that's it. We've come to the end, and again, feel bad about some of the blunders that I did. So thank you guys for being so patient. Well, if you do any watch to the end. So these are all the SP soldiers unit you can receive. And this is just for my PvE build. For PvE, Bozel is just going to be very flexible, give him a lot of magic defense, and you can give him bracers for max better stats, but you can give him boots for mobility, and of course for weapon, Blue Moon is not the best option. The best option is the Evil Thoughts Weaver or Evil Thoughts Detector, because you will do an additional follow-up debuff against enemy. They will not dispel all the debuff in time. So last but not least, the ranking suggestion build. So thanks to this test play, we get to see how or which heroes in this banner is able to combo with Bozels. Definitely Sharik, and Rapier talents does not work. The only one that can give great synergy with Bozel is her second skills, the AoE skills that will give command aura and debuff effects. So those two are dead skills, and Sharik's normal AoE is enough to give 3 debuff against enemy. And do note that I'm giving balance blade to Sharik. If I'm using the Demon Slayers and crit happens, I will further give an extra, there's a high chance that I'll further give an extra 1 to 2 more debuff effects, and that will keep the momentum ongoing. So right, this is the ranking. Okay, this is definitely more for PvP build. This is like you're trying to, if you're gonna kill me, I'm gonna make sure we die together. And of course, miracle stuff. So my thought is Evil Thought Detector. You have a stable debuff effect against enemy. For miracle stuff is increased AoE damage, but 15%. Maybe good, maybe bad. I mean, it's stable 15%, but there is only a 30% chance of you dealing an extra debuff effect against the enemy. So you want to do a stable survivability play, I would suggest to go with the top detectors. It's definitely 100% debuff effect. That's pretty cool. Okay, clock. So I'll go for clock enchantment as the old hero goes, stable build. Okay, double blue. lack of skills because no chance to go CD, but keeping Bozel at highest offensive role because his intelligence is depend on his magic intelligence. Okay, there's PvE. Okay, double blue. Oh yeah, finally I met someone who shares the same thought as me, my man. So yeah, evil thought detectors, because Bozel do not depend on intelligence, so even though evil thought detector has a lack of 10% intelligence is okay because he need magic defense. So comparing to miracle staff, both of them gave the same base stats, HP and intelligence, which he only need HP. Then evil thought detector again provide an extra 5% HP, and as you can see, 100% dealing random debuff effects. Yep, Bracer for the best survivability and higher stats. Okay, full green and big tree giving defensive, extra 5% defensive stats to your allies. Okay, double blue again. So yep. So okay, we have almost come to the end. So overall, that's it for Bozel. Okay, I'm not able to show the chibi characters. I'm not able to show go through the chibi characters in motions, but yeah, here you go. This is Bozel. The chibi characters, the art, everything looks very honorific. It's definitely the first in my heart right now of all the SP unit. Yeah, he's gonna definitely be the coolest and best design. That is a characters with real plot armor. So alright, before we come to the end, this is for you guys interested in doing SP mode cosplay design. There's a view from phone. Okay, Bozel holding on to El Hazard. And this is Kami. Sorry for some of the blunders early on, and thank you guys for tuning in. And if you like this video, give it a like and subscribe. Or if you have any questions, please leave it down in the comment section below. And if I'm able to answer or do some testing based on your questions, I'll let you know. And see you guys and goodbye.
暗黒勢力が絶対的な力を手に入れたとき、世界は必ずや粛清を受けるだろう。